Scorpio here doing, guys. So this is not a tarot reading, this is a warning. They're saying warning, 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 warning sign. Some kind of warning sign. This is not a tarot reading, this is just random channel messages from nowhere. How you doing, Scorpio? I thought I would do something different that is not tarot. So what we got is warning, 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 red, 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 red rum, something to do with the Virgo, red rum. Someone's running. You might be doing a track and field, or something to do with like going out into the fields and doing a track and run, or someone's running quite a lot, okay? But running a business, running away. There could be a child that goes, there could be a child that goes missing. I don't know why, because I heard channel, Tatum, and channel taken. Something is taking quite a lot of time, or someone's taking something. Takings, also taking quite a lot of money in, but taking something. So make sure that you check your, if you've got channels and stuff like this that I've said to loads of people, please go around other channels and let them know, is to check out your copyright, something to do with being taken. Something is being taken, or it's taken a long time. Someone seems to be taking a very, very, very long time. Some of you could have something to do with another Scorpio. They're saying another Scorpio, something to do with a child that is a Scorpio as well, like a child is a Scorpio. They're saying Chanham taken though, taken. That's the Liam. Someone could be called Liam. But Liam Nelson is what I'm hearing. Nelson, Norton, come in, Norton. Something to do with Nelson Mandela, or the name Nelson, but it seems to be announced of someone's like, listen, just take her. Okay, because I've got here, can you just take it? Can you just take them? They said, can you take them where? Cancerian equals Cancerian around you. Cancer. Taxi ride, taxi, can you take them? Can you take them? Listen, no, you take them. It's like, no, I'm not taking them, you take them. And so what are you taking them to school or to work, or take them out, or listen, you're taking the children. If I'm leaving, you're taking them. It's something to do with like someone could be going through a divorce settlement here. Divorce settlement, and it is something around children. I hope you like these. These are just random messages coming out with nowhere. If they really relate to you, then that's something that you probably will be going through. Somebody will listen, you just take them. No, you take them. No, I'm taking. It's people are fighting in a marriage to do with children. Now this is either a divorce settlement, and it's like, no, you take. If I'm going, I'm taking the children. And someone's going through a narcissistic, possible controlling situation around children, around threatening behaviour. If you leave, if you do this, I'm taking them. So they will go missing. Meaning, like, if you just go missing in a relationship, I'm going to take it. If you go missing, what is this? Like, someone's kind of like, listen, bro, you're going to go missing in a minute. You're going to go missing in a minute. They're threatening somebody, I feel, and they're like, listen, you're going to go missing. There's something to do with children going missing. Excuse my dog, it really interrupts me. Something to do with possible people that are in relationships and married, or they're actually in like a divorce settlement or an exit marriage even. But it's kind of like the finalisation of like, well, now where it's like, listen, we've come to a decision and you're going to have to take the children, or you're going to have to take responsibility. Some of you, this is to do with work, okay? Work. Now you might work with children, or if you're involving children, you want the partner to look after the children because I've got work to do, okay? So that normally happens between couples. So you've got couple relationships here. Sorry, this is kind of normally how I channel before I actually come on to camera. So working couples, so a working men's club, also a working man. Someone could be a working man and also a working woman. And I think a lot of you are coming up against resistance of someone because it's like, listen, no, you take them. And it's like, I can't take them for the day. You've got to take them for the day because I'm studying or I'm working and something like that. Okay. And it's like, no, you've got to take them because you either work for children, and this is happening around taxi rides is why this is relating to Cancerian, okay? Living in a box, being boxed, pigeonholed. You can't tie me down, I've got stuff to do, I'm travelling. Some of you, sorry, but my greatest is literally blowing stuff all over me. What? Blowing stuff all over me. Blowing stuff. Someone's blowing someone, or they're blowing out their backside or something like that. But blow. Someone could be smoking blow. Someone could be smoking pot. Okay, blow. Low blow. It's like, oh, that's a low blow, Steve. You just said and hit the nail on the head. there's a coffin. Okay, so we're dealing with Scorpio anyway. You could have another Scorpio, because I've got a feeling that there's another Scorpio energy here as well. Something rising Venus, dodging, coughing, like, I don't know, someone that's older, maybe, I don't know, or it is someone that's coughing. Okay, but I'm hearing children, possible lupus, cough. Or I'm also hearing, well, the thing that sounds with cough, but it's got an F in the beginning of it. Someone is dropping the F-bomb quite a lot. F-bomb, F-in Elsie, F-in else, Elsie. I'm hearing the housey. Oh, Chris, all right. You're probably not watching this. Housing development. Something to do with houses and developments and work. Something is going on in the house though, where it's like, listen, can you take them? It's like, because I can see this baby, right, being passed. It's like, listen, can you take them? It's like, no, I can't take them. Whoa, hold on a minute, I don't want to touch baby. It's like, no, can you take them? It's like, oh no, I'm not taking them. Because it's kind of like, listen, look, hold your child, or look, will you just like take them for a bit? And you're like, no. And someone's like, no, I'm not taking them. And it's like, man, y'all getting into some kind of like spat over kids, I think. Now, this could well be to do with courts and children and people having to go to court, and where it's a dispute over, listen, if you're not going to take them and I'm not going to take them, then who's like, the children get lost in the system. So you're dealing with Taurus energy for a lot of you. System. Sister. So your sister might be looking after someone. So you might have sisters. Some of you could be the evil twin sisters. But something to do with twin sisters. Some of you are pregnant, or you've got twins, like kids and they're twins. Okay. I'm also hearing Twin Peaks as well. Peking duck. Someone could be from China. I'm hearing duck. Oh, is this a quack? Oh, you could be a doctor. Okay, so a doctor, some sort of doctor. I'm hearing the little green bag, which was Doctor. Well, you could be dealing with Gemini, because it was Doctor Sleep, and that was here's Johnny, but that's the second one, right? Which was Doctor Sleep, because I'm hearing like hypnotherapy or something. It's like, okay, and sleep. Okay, so I don't know whether someone's trying to knock someone out or not, I don't know. But I'm hearing System of the Down, someone like System of the Down, Chop Suey from System of the Down. I'm hearing, or someone works in a Chinese restaurant or something, and it's Chop Suey, sushi, someone like sushi. I like sushi. Does anybody else like sushi? Fish, Pisces. Okay, we're going. Pisces is in your energy. There's pieces of Pisces everywhere I've been reading so far, but there's pieces of them. Split them into billions of pieces. One of these days by Pink Floyd. 7. If you ever watched that, One of These Days by Pink Floyd, and you actually watch the trippy video, there's 7, and they're running and they're dancing. A little bit like what I'm trying to mimic in some of my music. I think I messed the last one up because I forgot to warp some of the audio to fit it with the beat, but I might remake that. That's on Angel Radio. If you haven't watched it, see if you like the music, but the last one I think was very good in some way, but the beat was out, the audio was out to do with the rhythm. But you'd be able to hear it. But I need to warp the audio a little bit more. But I'm hearing pieces of Pisces. One of these days. Listen, just one of these days. It's like, one of these days, sweetheart. It's like that promise, the kiss of a promise, or kiss of a rose, or something. Rose garden. I'm hearing Rose, the name Rose. Row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, life is but a dream. Pisces, there is some sort of dream and some sort of death wish, wish. Scorpio, Aquarius, Pisces. Scorpio, Aquarius, and Pisces. Oh, wow, that's me. Well, within that, anyway. Scorpio, Aquarius, Pisces. Wishing upon a dream, wishing upon a star. This is my wish, but there's some sort of death wish around some people. Okay, that's not, listen, people aren't going to start killing one another unless you're married, and that's normally when you start shouting and screaming. but there's something to do with like this is a wish, but this one's a death wish. There's something where it's over. There's someone in something where that's over, but my wish is here. Okay, so because there's kind of an energy around Scorpio of like death wish, meaning that's my wish, but that's over something. And then there's also another wish where there's okay, which way, any which way, which. Listen, I'm going to do something on witch and witchcrafts. Stop watching 10 million billion different channels and 10 different billion tarot readers that are saying, well, there's witchcraft, and you're putting, listen, bruv, you make yourself lunatic, mad, stop doing it. I was there. I was believing in tarot and I was watching 10 million of them, and there was someone saying there's witchcraft, there's dark magic, and there's witchcraft. Man, there's definitely happening. It's the twin flame. She's doing it. No, was never doing it. No, well, it's got to be him. No, she's not doing it. He must be doing it and manipulating her as well. Bruv, no. Stop. If there's any of this witchcraft bollocks, stop believing in it, right? But I'm going to do a segment on all of that, I think. People are brainwashed up in this thing. Brainwashed. I told you, a lot of people hate me. Why? Because I speak out my mouth in the truth. 11:11. That's why. I've been there, done it, wore the t-shirt, thrown it out, binned it, got it back out, washed it, sold it, got it back with holes in it, washed it again, threw it out, and I'm still wearing it, bro. Okay? So I give people a lot of straight out of ear. Right? So stop watching 10 million different people, right? I'm not going to start slaying people, but there is absolutely no reason why everybody should be watching a daily, a weekly, a 2 weekly, a 3 weekly, a monthly, and then another daily, and then another channel, and then a daily and a monthly and a weekly, and 2 weeklies and 3 weeklies and a monthly and man, do people need to do that many readings or see that many readings? That's why I don't do that many readings. You know, it's because people are going to think, oh, that's a nice one, Steve. Cheers, bruv. Right, I'm off to the next one. Oh, look, there's a daily. I'll watch that one. Oh, look, there's a weekly. Oh, the witchcraft. Oh, witchcraft? Right, okay. Oh, there's a monthly. I'm going to watch the monthly and then the yearly and then the weekly and then the monthly and then go to my other channel. I like the weekly and the monthly and the Do you see? If someone's going slightly lunatic over that and believing in a personal, this is why I've got Skype calls coming up. I'm trying to de-brainwash people that are brainwashed. It's because you're awake. It's because you're awake. Right, if you're awake, the majority of us are lunatics. That's why. It's because we're waking up to a newborn self-reality. That's why we're awake. When you're awake, you run around like an headless chicken trying to figure out what it is. What you need is someone's going to tell you the truth and not a load of shit, to be honest. Right? So, but I'm not blaming anyone. I'm just saying I've been there and done it. Right? So if there's that kind of... why on earth am I going into this rant? Why on earth am I trying to tell people? Stop telling people, Steve. Let them do what they want. There's something to do with, well, just let them do what they want. You know, just leave them. Just let them do what they want. If they want to do that, let them do it. Someone's saying, well, I'm saying, that's my chart. So someone's saying, listen, just let them do what they want. If they want to run around or they want to do that, just let them do it. I don't mind. Just you crack on. That's another channel message there. I'm picking up work group relations, grooming or grooming. Someone could be grooming someone younger. Oh, what do you always end up... Okay, so Donna, thank you so much for your messages over on Patreon. Donna normally keeps me up to date with channel messages that I come out with that are worldwide events. Apparently, I think it was in Australia, it was to do with a load of children that were kept, and it was grooming, and it was something to do with, I think it was Australia. I think, Donna, if you are watching... I can't remember what you said, but said that informed me that a lot of things that I've been channeling through Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus of different readings, that it was to do with grooming, and it was to do with something that was witnessed on the television, on the news, and it was to do with children that were kept underneath somewhere. I can't quite remember all of the stuff, but it was not good. It was to do with a lot of children things that I really can't say here. But like I said, the channel messages, man, you can witness all of these stuff that can be happening in your love life, your relationship, your family life, things that you see on TV, listening, watching a film, listening to music. You know, I'm channeling radio waves and signals of stuff, right? So wherever these come from, now I have to relate that into life situations of where I try to break it down for you. But some of this stuff can be channeled from the channel tunnel, London. Someone's from London. London, Brixton. I'm hearing Brixton, London. Wow. What's that like in Brixton? Anybody out there from London, Brixton? Wow. I'm hearing bricks, building bricks, bric-a-brac, and Clacton on Sea, Clacton. Someone could be from Clacton, or like Eric Clapton, also Clapton, clap. This is children's stuff as well. Some of it that's going on, like clap your hands if you're happy, and you know, clap your hands. Something to do with someone could have the clap. I don't really know. I don't know. But I'm going to stick with the main messages. Okay, it was more of like, listen, you have them. Can you have them? Can you take them? Equals question mark baby sitting children. Can you take them? I'm busy. No. Well, what am I going to do then? I've got stuff to do. Well, can you take them? Now, some of this could be riding. Someone's riding a Cancerian. Someone's riding, but or horse riding. But rhyming. Someone's spitting rhymes, bruv. Spitting rhymes. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, someone could be doing taxi fares and rides. And listen, can you take them? It's a bit like a fairground attraction. And there you go, Cancerian. Called you out, bruv. Cancerian is in your energy because that was the fatal attraction, the thing that got taken. And I told you everything happens for a reason. That was the only one that got taken from my channel ages ago. And I just kept reporting them, and then eventually they went. And then you obviously get more, which is people that say about children. And you can go to a teen and watch this in my comments. No, don't do it. These people are idiots and fools, and they leave links. And listen, if you want to go and see a teen, or if you want to do all of this, click on this link. Really, bruv, do you think people are that stupid they're going to do that? But you're welcome to leave them, and I will take them down, and I will report you. You've all been reported, and then you just make another one, you do another one. So something about all that weird shit that people do on YouTube and posting all of these links, and just click on here. Some of that is around. But Cancerian rides taxi ride, riding, driving Miss Crazy, driving Miss Daisy crazy. Somewhere it's driving someone crazy, children, or having to take someone backwards and forwards to school, or something like that, or having to do all of the work in the relationship and put all of the effort in. And I think that some of you have got a partner that doesn't put any in at all. Because this is like some in, some out, some in, some out, summing it up and thinking, trying to weigh everything up. Could be something to do with Libra energy. Libra, trying to weigh up my pros and cons. Maybe convicts, cons, pros, Libra, Sagittarius. Cons and pros, pros and cons. The pros and cons of Hitchhiker Bill. Yeah, listen to that one by Pink Floyd, by Roger Waters. Yeah, Hitchhiker. The hitchhiker stood on the side of the road and levelled his thumb. Yeah, something to do with hitchhiking across the USA. Someone is going on a journey hitchhiking. Unless you kick someone out of the car and they're like, listen, you make your own way home. I mean, some of you could well be arguing with someone in the car and saying, get out, get yourself home. Some of you have got children and you pull up and you're like, listen, get in this car now, It is, someone's like done a runner, bruv, someone's done a runner. Hopefully it's not your kids, but someone's done a runner and they pull up and say, someone's screaming down I see someone screaming down the pathway or whatnot, and someone goes, get in this car now, and someone's causing a scene and a riot over something, and someone's like, get in this car now, shut up, get in this car. Yeah, it is. Someone's being forced to do things they don't really want to do by someone shouting, screaming, ranting, and raving, saying, listen, get in this car. Now, if that's young children, that's children, but yeah, I can see someone saying, listen, get in this car now. Will you shut up and get in this car? Someone's, no, and they're kind of like, no, shut up and get in this car. What on earth have you got going on, Scorpio? Got no idea. I don't know how far these predictions go out, or if they're happening now or whatever. But that's some channeled messages for you. There is no tarot at the moment. I am doing a section called Channel, not tarot. Channing Tatum. something, I'll call it something. Anyway, but there's some weird channel messages for you guys. Thanks very much. If you are interested in a personal tarot reading or Skype call, you can reach out from any link below. If you are interested in your tarot readings and you wonder why the only some are on here, is because it's summer, the name Summer. I'm also picking up the name Summer. Summer. Summer day, holiday, summer. Anyway, you can go over to Patreon if you want to join Patrons here too. They are all over there now. 1st to 15th, 15th, 31st. The extended parts of the 2020, the rest of 2020 extendeds are over there as well. But you've also got Tier 1, Tier 2, or personal readings, anything you want from below. Thanks, guys. See you soon.